back with another video. As you can hear my voice, I'm a little bit sick, a little bit stuffed up. Now that the weather's hit here in Utah, it's gotten kind of cold. But I wanted to do this video real quick before Christmas, talk about some of the things I picked up recently, and a couple crazy things that happened to me. So first off, let's get right into unboxing. I got them here. These are the blue tints. Funny story about these. As in the past, I actually drew through the Foot Locker app another pair in California. So I looked and looked and looked for flights to get me out there, but the problem is I had to be back that evening, that Saturday night. I had to be back by 7 p.m. for a Christmas party that I was obligated to go to. I had to go to it. So I couldn't find any flights that would allow me to go pick them up and come back that were reasonably priced. They wanted like $1,000 for the flights. I do have a lot of Sky Miles, but I didn't want to waste that many Sky Miles just for this. So I actually decided to pass on them and got 2 pairs online. So I feel okay about it. Hopefully I don't get dinged for not picking them up, but what can you do about it? Anyway, I wanted to show you guys these real quick. I've never actually seen them in hand or held them, so kind of looking forward to it. I think this is the size 13, I think. I got 2 sizes. I got a size 13 and a size 12 online. Yeah, this is the 13. So let's just take a quick look at them because I have not seen these. I mean, I've seen them in stores, but never held them or got a close look at them. Yeah, so like every other V2, they've got the same pattern. Everything's got this blue tint to it. The upper and even the sole, it's kind of green actually. I don't know if you can see that, but like I actually, now that I've got them in hand, I'm looking closely at the color, I really like these. Really like them. I think these are better than the V2 or the Beluga 2.0s. It may be a little bit harder to wear this with some things just because it's blue, like a light blue, but it's not flashy, like a big standout blue that would like draw tons of attention. It's just subtle enough that it would go with everything. And of course you got the little pop of color here, I like that. And in the back tab. So overall, I really like these. I mean, they're your typical V2, just in that different colorway. So alright, yeah, I'm liking these a lot. There we go, V2, I got another pair coming. So I got 2 pairs of those, and I'm really grateful I was able to get those. On to a deal I made earlier this week. So I have a guy that I've bought from in the past several times. 2 or 3 times, and I usually buy kind of bulk deals. So he'll have a bunch of shoes, maybe some clothes, and I just kind of go over and buy them in bulk. And every time I've bought from him, everything's been legit. There's been no issues. I've been able to, you know, either give some of the shoes to Kalel or to parts of my family. A lot of times I'll just sell them off and keep the stuff that I want. So I got a call from him, and same thing. He's like, hey, I'm moving. I got to sell out a bunch of stuff. He had 10 or 12 pairs of shoes. They were all size 11, so not really my size. And I went over there just to look at them. I wasn't really interested in the shoes at all. But when I got there, he's like, I just really want to sell the shoes. And they're all worn. None of them were worn crazy bad, maybe once or twice. And he had like some Fear 4s. He had, you know, just some different Jordans scattered here and there. He had like the Air Force One Wheats and nothing really great, right? And he's like, I want $550. I'm like, there's no way. I'm not going to give you $550 for a bunch of worn shoes. And then he starts talking, oh, I've got some Supreme stuff, some clothes. I'm like, oh, what do you got? So he shows me some cool stuff. In fact, here, let me just grab some of this stuff back here. Okay, so first he shows me this jacket. You guys probably remember this jacket. It was from like 2014. It's the Giger, HR Giger jacket. I think it's 2014, maybe 2013, whatever it was. So I was kind of interested in that, but it's a size medium, so it's not going to fit me. Then he had this this hoodie here, which is just like It's just got it's like the 3M kind of around it on the inside of the hood. So just like a regular zip up hoodie, nothing like wonderful, but hey, it's still nice. That's a size large. So I was getting a little more interested, but not like willing to bite. And then he's like, oh, I got some box logos. And I'm like, really? Which ones? So I go into his closet. He's got the peach and the sage box logo. And I'm like, what do you want for those? And they're both extra larges. So instantly I'm like, what do you want for those? Because they fit me. They're great. And I'm not even thinking about authenticity at this time. I'm just like, what do you want from them for them? So we like deal back and forth. Finally we make a deal for both the box logos, the sage and the peach, and all the shoes. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not even thinking about it. I mean, I looked at them kind of closely. Wasn't really worried about it. It was kind of dark downstairs. Anyway, where he lives, it was kind of dark. So anyway, take all the stuff, get home, and think, I better just like look closely at them. You know, we kind of had a deal like, hey, if these aren't legit, like I'll get my money back, you know, haha. And it was like, oh yeah, they're legit, 100%. Don't worry about it. And I wasn't worried because again, in the past, I had done business with this guy on high-end stuff like Yeezy 2s from Nike, just a bunch of stuff that was all legit, all like really nice stuff. I get back and I start looking at them more closely, right? And I'm like, uh-oh, this is not looking good. Like, this one's kind of looking okay. The peach one's kind of looking okay, but the sage one is definitely not okay. So I'm like, start scouring websites. Then I start posting to some of the groups, like getting really worried, like, oh man, what's happened? So I come to the conclusion after an hour of looking really closely at both of these, they're both fake. So I text him, call him up, hey, these are fake. And he's like, oh, you know, I'm really sorry. I had no idea. I really didn't. I swear, you know, come back tomorrow and we'll figure something out. And so I'm thinking, hey, great. First of all, he answered the phone, so that was like relief. So then I'm like, okay, I'll meet you over there tomorrow. We'll get it figured out. Not really too worried about it. So I take all the stuff back to his place, and he's like, oh no, I'm just gonna give you back $400. I'm like, $400? Like, you know that that if these were real, they would be considered worth way more than $400. Way more. I mean, not even one of them was worth $400 if they were real. So we go back and forth, and I'm starting to get really upset, really mad, and I'm like, you know, hey, like, if you don't make this right, like, we're never doing business again. I think, was in need of money really bad, so he pawned these off on me as legit, kind of threw them in the package, the whole package deal. So in the end, I got some money back, but I was not satisfied. I was not happy. For me, it was not worth fighting anymore, arguing anymore, getting anybody else involved. I just wasn't, it was just, I'm just done with him. I was just like, okay, we're done. We're never doing a deal again. He gave me some of the money back, and I kept all the shoes. So over the past week, I've really just been like selling the shoes in some of my group, and I've got all my money back. So I'm not worried about taking a loss. I haven't taken a loss, but I have learned a lot about box logos and all the different variations that there are from retail. So finally, I did end up getting a box logo, a legit one. Here it is right here. You can see XL, still in the bag. Got it from a guy who I know in one of the Facebook groups I'm in. Met him yesterday, and I'm just like stoked to have it. I got it for a great price, so I'm happy about it. So anyway, I did get scammed for a box logo. It was not this one, but I got scammed for 2 of them, in fact. It ended up working out okay, but I was just really disappointed. For me, it was mostly kind of a sad thing because I know that he needed money, and I told him, like, hey, if you just need money, like, that's one thing. Like, I can help you with that, but I'm not gonna like get scammed. I mean, when you start trying to pass off stuff as real, when he knew it was fake, I could tell when I got there the next day, he knew it was fake. So I just really felt burned. Like, I've treated him really well. He's treated me really well. It's been a good relationship. And for him to do that now at the end because he needed money and didn't think I was going to figure it out, to me was kind of low. We could have worked something out easily for the money and just, you know, had something maybe in collateral. That's the other thing. I tried to do some stuff like, hey, give me this other jacket, because he had some Bape stuff that was kind of nice. I'm like, hey, just give me this. When you get in some of this other Supreme stuff that you're claiming you're going to get in, because he's like, oh, hey, I'm going to get in a bunch more of this stuff that's coming in. I'm like, okay, great. Give me this Bape hoodie. I will hold it. I will not do anything with it. When you get that stuff in, we make a deal. I'll give it back to you. I mean, for me, it's like, hey, now the trust has got to be, he's got to trust me instead of me trusting him all the time. And instantly he was like, oh no, that's too much risk, too much risk. And for me, I actually really lost it. I was pretty pissed. I was like, look, you're trying to tell me to trust you all the time. Here I am. I have no reason to steal from you. I'm not stealing anything from you. I will give this back to you after we make another deal where you make money. And he wouldn't do it. And at that point, I knew things had gone south. It was time to be done, to leave, and just to move on. So I wish I had them to show you, because they're actually pretty good fakes, but they're still fake. And I just didn't want anything to do with them. But like I said, got this one. I will put it on. I'll wear it sometime over the Christmas break, and then you know, throughout the year. So I'm really excited I got this. Really grateful. All right, with the giveaway, guys, I've done a screen capture on the website that randomly draws the name. So let's jump to that right now. All right, guys. So the competition is over. I know it's been a few days. I apologize. I know I probably let it run a little too long, but here we are. I wanted to show you guys who the winner is, and hopefully this works, because I've never actually done this through the screen recording, so hopefully this works out. So here's the giveaway right here. You can see how many users and actions we had. It ended 6 days ago, so I apologize. I'm just now getting to it. So we go here to winners. I'm going to do this live and draw the winner. So let's see what happens when we draw the winner. Winners to draw one. We're going to do one right now because I didn't get a whole lot of entries, but I'll do another contest again. But let's just do the one winner right now. So we've got one winner's unpicked from 112 potential users. So there you go, one out of a basically 100 chance. Drawing. Boom, there's the winner right there. Tim Diaz. I will block your email address, Tim, so people can't see that, but he's from Escondido. Hey, my family lives in Escondido. So anyway, I might just send the shirt back with them and they can meet you. We'll figure something out, Tim. All right, there you have it. Tim Diaz, you are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody, for entering. I'm really excited. It was fun. I plan on doing some more. Be sure you share. Be sure you subscribe. Be sure you comment, like, all those things on this video. It really does help a ton, guys. I'm really excited for the next video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.